Hello students. So in previous session, we have discussed what is the data, how is the query do, and how what output we get. We have seen that there is a data that is village population, village buffer area, that between a buffer area of 5 kilometers there should be no school. And what query it can give us? That identify the village where population is more than 1,000 but no schools, right? This is the query which we have applied, and due to that query what output we get? GIS can directly give us the output that which number villages are there that does not have school and which have more than 1,000 population. This is how lots number of query I can do, but only when can I do? If I have a spatial data, and with that reference, if I have a non-spatial data, means I have fed something with that, that is the characteristics, that is the analysis which I have done. So characteristics having spatial and non-spatial data, and I can find out where is the population who is greater more than 1,000 and where there is no schools. Now data, here you have just I have shown you the image that this type of data are used. Now which type of data GIS framework use and how does it work, we will see in further. Moving further, you can see the representation of geographic data and data structure in GIS. So basically, firstly, I would like to draw your attention to the symbology which I have shown on the right top corner. You can see the image of chair. Yes, the two both different images are there, right? The both are chair only, but both has different images and different characteristics, right? The first image with the blue color, you can see there is a small squares, and in that the blue color chair is there. That data is known as raster data. Means that is the image of chair. That is the image. The simple image we click in our mobile, that is known as raster data, right? The satellite image, again it is a raster data, right? We are further going to see which type of extensions to the raster data will be given, which type of data can be opened and how it can be opened. Yes, we are going to see that in further sessions. So this is a chair. Now you can see that the next image, the right side image, the line image drawn of chair, you can see that is known as a vector data in GIS. So simple example, I would like you here to give, that is vector data and raster data. Raster data means an image, simple image, and vector data means an line, polygon, points, which we have drawn with our hand. That can be said as vector data, right? Or which we have extracted from the image is known as vector data. The mathematical calculations are provided on both the data sets. We can provide on raster also by applying the formulas. We can provide on vector also, and we can get the analysis in GIS, right? So here, now vector data contains what? As I said, point, line, and polygon. How it can be taken, how we can consider this is point, this is line and polygon, we will study further. And raster, what is raster? Use a fixed grid and record information. You can see the fixed grids given, means the small squares that are called as a grid, and in grid we can record the information. It is pixelated as pixel is having values or class. Now here raster data has number of value, means one pixel has value, has some intensity from 0 to 255, right? That is the range. Any image which has 0 to 255 has some or the other value, and that is known as pixel containing intensity value, right? You have seen, if I can give you here a practical example, you can have an example of mobile phone. When you click a picture and you zoom into the greatest extent, to the maximum extent, you can see there is a breakage in the image. Yes, actually that is breakage is a pixel which is breaking. The pixel is showing us the values that are the pixels, right? The same as I have shown here for the chair. That is what is pixel. Yes, we decide to take a phone. If I want to buy a phone, and we decide on what basis? The rear camera is of how much pixel clarity, the back camera is how much pixel clarity. According to that, we are now interested to buy a phone. The general example I can give you, right? More the clarity, more is the intensity value, good will be the image quality, and you can analyze much more better. So this is how is raster data works. It has a good accuracy depending on the cell size, right? Now going to the vector. Vector has a point, line and polygon features. As you can see here, the chair is drawn with the lines joining the lines, right? Now moving further, we can see what is data structure in GIS. Yes, this is what I have told you, that this two type of data is majorly used in GIS, and according using this data, we can do the analysis. Now moving further, there are two types, that is graphic and alphanumeric. What is graphic data? That is spatial data and non-spatial data and attributes. Students, you have to remember the data structure of GIS because this is an important topic, that which type of data we use, what characteristics of that data, how can we evaluate, how can we use for our analysis, so we can decide on the primary step that what data is required for my analysis, right? So here graphic and alphanumeric, that is containing spatial data and the non-spatial data. Moving further, what is the alphanumeric here? Alphanumeric here contains non-spatial data and the attributes, right? Now, graphic contains what? Spatial and non-spatial. Spatial means what? It contains latitude and longitudes, and that is what is spatial data is vector and raster. Because you know that when we take an image in our mobile also, it has a location value, right? So that is again what is spatial data, because it is giving us a location value, the geographic coordinate, right? And vector data is coordinate system, means which image I have taken, I can convert that into vector, that is point, line and polygon. How? It has some method we will discuss further. So it has some coordinate system. What is coordinate system? Why we are using coordinate system? Yes, we will see further in this session only. Now, image may be an aerial photograph or the remotely scanned image, right? And non-spatial data, you have the attributes, means the characteristics of what you have. So data structure is very important, and this is how vector and rasters are used. Raster, we can make a raster data by ourselves. The user of GIS can make a raster data, but can make a vector data from the raster data. Yes, the user of GIS can make the vector data from raster data to do the calculations, query and analysis, right? So that means from raster data we can prepare vector data. From the scan maps, from old images also we can make a vector data. How can we make it? Yes, we going to see that, right? Moving further, you can see the vector data map features, right? Which features are called as vector data? The features which are shown as point, the features which are shown as line, the features which are shown as polygon are called as vector data map features, right? So first, point feature, we will know technically how it is called as vector data because it contains single geographic coordinate, such as for example a tree, a traffic accident spot, even some temple or some important institution or building or assembly building, that can be considered as a point data, right? So that is a point. Just we locate a point and we get the coordinates of it, that is point feature. Yes, number of wells, where are the wells, where are located the lake, that all comes under sometimes a point feature, we just want one latitudes and longitudes, right? So you can now see to the image, you can see the image I have shown here, that I have taken the data here of what you can see. The tree point I have taken here, and that tree point shows us what? The latitude and longitude. I have given one latitude and longitude to that location. That means whenever I open my GIS software and I do an analysis, that point stands on that latitude and longitude. And I can get to know that yes, if I have taken a point here, this was its data. If I have taken, for example, a mango tree point at that location, yes, it shows us that at this location you have taken the mango tree point, right? I'm just giving you an example. So this is how we can collect the point features. So what are the point features we can collect? The important buildings, the assembly halls, any other government buildings, any numbers of trees that can become under point. Many other variations can come under point. Now going further to the line feature. What is line feature? Line feature basically a series of geographic coordinates joined to form line, such as road, streams, railway, etc. If I want to make a line feature, You can now see the image. I have shown the image. There is a Thompson Lake, and beside below that you can see that I have drawn the cross marks and the points I have connected, that is showing the road feature. That I have made the road by connecting the longer numbers of latitudes and longitudes. If I connect series of geographic coordinates, then it make a road, stream, railway, etc. That is known as line feature. Now, moving further, we can see that which are the line features can be considered. Yes, you can consider the line feature as the drainage network, as the pipeline network, that all can be made as a line features only. The gas pipeline, that all are comes under line feature. Now moving further to the area feature, which is known as polygon, right? Point, line, and polygon. What comes under polygon? Area are a series of geographic coordinates joined together to form a boundary, such as lake, soil type, any urban boundaries, etc. Now, here you can see I have demarcated here Thompson Lake, and you can see the Thompson Lake whole is in polygon, which is closed by series of numbers of geographic coordinates, is known as polygon area feature, right? So this is how we can locate where is the area feature. If I want to calculate the area, that in how much area lake is spread, or in how much area some or the other thing is spread, I can do the polygon feature. This is how polygon feature is used. Basically, polygon features are also used when making land use and land covers. Means the specific land usage is known as land use, and in that we use polygon features or more. If I join series of coordinates, the geographic coordinates, the latitude and longitude, then it contains the polygon feature, right? So students, these are the vector data feature. You have to remember this, the point, line, and polygon. These three words are important because further we are going to discuss about it, and we will see that what happened, right? So this is the features, and next we will discuss how it can be used in our framework of GIS and what analysis can be done. Thank you for your attention. In next session we will discuss